Welcome to the third-party news for Retro Robot Radio for the date of July 12th, 2014. Alright, so here are some weren't at the TFCon slideshow, but I thought might be worth mentioning this week. BTS Toys have announced through Big Bad Toy Store that the this is called Nova Lord, their version of Overlord, looks like it's going to be canceled. They've started issuing refunds to people, I believe, or canceling the pre-orders. So much for that. This is from Bullsfire, their Airstrike figure prototype, and it's looking like it's coming along nicely. This is the Masterpiece-style Dinobot set that's in scale with the Masterpiece Grimlock figure. So probably the third largest one of the Masterpiece Grimlock or Masterpiece Dinobots. The biggest one being Gigapower, the slightly smaller one being Fans Toys, and then the one that scales with Masterpiece Grimlock is Bullsfire. This image I happened to catch from display at TFCon. It's their upcoming Quick Switch figure. I don't think I've heard the name for it yet, but looks like they got it in color already. This is Fans Project's Columpio figure, the Diaclone convention exclusive version. And as you can see, it has a bit more chrome and a different companion figure than the official one. Lots of chrome. Funny thing is, the original Sludge figure didn't have chromed head, and a lot of its chrome bits were silver, not gold, but I guess this is what they decided to go with. The official regular release version will just have gold paint instead of chrome, and we'll have blue instead of red on the chest, and we'll have the Melee Master figure, whatever, that's the companion instead of the Diaclone figure. This one came out at TFCon as a convention exclusive from Fans Project. It's a Generation 2 recolor of Car Crash called Car Crash with a K, or 2 Ks, and it comes carded like the very limited run of Generation 2 Breakdown did. I'm told that some people thought this was supposed to come out at BotCon, but it ended up being a late, so they had to release it at TFCon instead. It will be a convention exclusive, but I'm not sure if it's just TFCon or just all the conventions from here on out where Fans Project is going to show up and also sell some of these to people. So that'd be nice. It looks like it's advertising that there's going to be a full set of 5 of them, but that might just be for fun that they made the picture of the Generation 2 colored Intimidator. It'd be nice if they released the others. I'm still looking for the Autobot recolor set of these myself. And here's a picture of Columpio and Car Crash together. That's very nice styling. The back of the Car Crash figure actually has a list of all the Fans Project toys that were knocked off, just to let you know, and a little bio for him. A company called JS Industries, who was not at TFCon, has 2 projects that they're advertising recently. One is a set of elbow fixes for the Fans Project M3 Combiner, and the other one is a replacement armor for Fans Project Revolver Core. This armor is very similar to the one you would get with Recoiler Core and Riftshot Core, but you don't have to buy 2 other figures just to get it, and it has a couple of changes to the missile launchers and the gauntlets. You can see here it's a A lot of new parts for it, so if you're looking to just upgrade your Revolver core without getting the other two figures, this is an option. The cow catchers on the front are new, and I think the rifle's remolded. Keith's Fantasy Club has finalized the replacement joints for their first run of Citizen Stack that had some looseness problems, so they'll be shipping these to the customers as soon as I believe they go with the second run or with the Commander Stack, one of those two. So they'll be shipping these out to people who need replacements, and that's real good on KFC for taking care of folks. Here's a box picture of KFC's Pestilence, TFCon exclusive as well. I hadn't seen anyone else who's taken a picture of the box, so I found this one online. KFC's first color images of Sencho Barbossa have appeared online, and Sencho Barbossa is their Captain Shark from Brave. And I assume that the other two in the line, Haiku and Tsunami, should be following shortly. I also found some in-box pictures of Tempest. CT2, that's their Chug and Thug series. So this is number 2. Who was number 1? Oh well. This one I thought I'd throw in here just to mention that a knockoff has shown up of what looks like the Hyper Nova figure from Maki Toys. We're all waiting to find more details on that and see if it's any decent of a knockoff. Company called Mechaform, who was working on their own version of Skyfire recently, announced that the next figures are coming out will be a group of Dinobot figures. These are meant to be large classics figures. I think the largest one is this Gunk figure, who is their Sludge, who will be just about as tall as MP10. So that will be coming out. Sneer, who's Snarl. These are very Generation 1 with extra joints added, basically, looking figures, and they're bigger. This is Plunge, who is their Swoop figure. And Paddle, who will actually be the first figure coming out of the line, is a remold of the Gunk figure done as the Dinobot Paddles. Extra points to you if you knew who Paddles is. And here's his robot mode. Looks like those flippers will turn into missile launchers. Here's a robot mode picture of Sneer. Now, Mech Ideas have shown off the version of Bluster and Trench that are being distributed at TFCon. This is the toy that's colored in Mario and Luigi colors. As you can see, it's the box is actually done like an old Nintendo game box too. Has a little seal of approval on it and everything. Omnigonics have shown off a couple of head options for their Masterpiece Sunstreaker figure that's coming out. These kind of are inspired by the different heads that Sunstreaker has had in the IDW comics, especially when he was a headmaster. So I'm not sure if there's going to be a transforming head or just different face options, but different things you can choose from. Repro Labels have announced 3 new sets of labels that are coming out at TFCon this weekend. One is the Streetwise labels for the TFC Gumball. Another is a for Fans Toys Scoria. Is a set of labels for Shafter. Coming out at the same weekend Shafter himself is coming out, so they must have had a little advanced copy of that to make that perfect. I also wanted to share with you guys a picture of the TFCon 2014 custom class figure, Cranked Case. He's a customized version of Trail Cutter, done like Crankcase. I also found this online recently. If you may remember, the original teaser for TFC's Ares figures were a bunch of silhouettes that people were trying to figure out if they were the Predacons or the Seacons or what, or Terracons. This is the non-silhouetted version of that original concept art for TFC's Ares. X2 Toys have just today shown off a new picture called Firing Pin. This is their version of Impactor. I'm not sure if this is a full figure or some kind of upgrade, but hopefully we'll be getting more information on it soon. Also, it comes with a set of Age of Extinction swords. And the last story I have for this week is going to be a custom concept done online. It's a upgrade for it's actually a whole figure. I'm not sure what's going on here. It looks like they made a figure that's based on Masterpiece Sideswipe that looks like Hot Rod, and then you can get a upgrade for it to make it look like Rodimus Prime by adding this armor. It ends up as big as Masterpiece MP10. So they were just looking to see if people were interested in this figure or not as a full production one. Response has been mixed. Some people don't like the idea of it being a remold of Sideswipe, and other people saying they're just fine with the crappy falling apart Hasbro and Takara figure. So whatever floats your boat. Okay, well, these were the stories this week. I hope you had a good time, and we'll see you next week. Bye. This week's screen capture is a Erector set robot that could be built out of a 1949 Erector set number 12.5. This week's news brought to you from the pages of tformers.com and TFW 2005. News read by Matthew Ignash. Be sure to check out our YouTube page at Retro Robot Radio and leave a comment. And check out the Third Party TF Crashers on Facebook.